Welcome to a game of Madden, and I'm gonna be the Dolphins, and I'm gonna play the Patriots. If I ever find them. Okay, there we go. And why do I think I'm gonna lose? Because I am. Windy. This game is gonna be so bad for me, but if I somehow win, I'll be happy.
Everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports.
Okay.
Coach from beautiful South Florida. There's a look
Looks like I'm gonna kick it off.
In Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Sanders now to kick this one away.
No.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Yeah, this is already going amazing.
Doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On play action, now Brady. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Charles Harris showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Brady to throw. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I wonder.
How many times have we seen that? Third down,
Okay,
and Tom Brady turning over reliable Julian Edelman. There's no Rob Gronkowski now. Edelman, the main holdover, the 33-year-old who was a Super Bowl MVP last season. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively.
That's
because
man
they kept extra
coverage.
DBs on the
Still
field, despite
crushed
seeing the
you.
multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The defense is doing good. They stopping 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady.
Oh my God.
He's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. And partner, it's safe to say that the secondary really contributed to that sack.
Yeah, nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They covered everything. Nowhere to go with the football. But my question is, why didn't he throw it away?
And it's taken in at the 9.
Nice.
Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down, Fitzpatrick. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
I might put
pass
Josh
here now is 2nd and 10. Now Fitzpatrick. He's got a first down past the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Kenyon Drake, the
Oh, he
fourth-year
got
man from
crushed
Alabama.
if he
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They go play action. Fitzpatrick. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Okay.
Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
But that's
Nice
like
work,
something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
It's complete. That he gets this deep into Patriot territory. It's a big play.
Did you see that replay? Like, what a play by whoever that was. Oh. I mean, could we also say how good a throw that was? So as you can see, the ball is a 50-50 chance. He takes it in his hands. Kenny steals. That would have been an amazing play if he caught that. But as you see, it looks like McCourty just got his hand in there to black it away. But Wilson is luckily right next to him and wide open. He catches it. Like, how do you do that?
For Miami, 54 yards.
That means to be something else.
All of a sudden, they've got a 1st down in the red zone. From the gun, it's Drake. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. They'll run with a 2nd-year man from ASU, Kalen Balazs. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 7th play of the drive, coming on 3rd and 8. Here's Fitzpatrick.
No!
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
No!
Lawrence Guy drops him for a
loss
of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting score
They expected nothing.
A 24-yard touchdown, and they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
I knew I wanted
An ideal start for them,
to
really.
try to score a
Force the punt,
touchdown,
and
so
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because
I'm going to do something else. It's another fake.
This is how we prepare.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
No!
And that one covered beautifully. The defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And this is secured by the Patriots.
Okay.
So an onside kick fail in the 1st quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic
Okay,
there.
so
It's not apparent,
how
is
would
it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here.
Okay.
They need to steal possessions in
Nice.
this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Brady now to throw. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Oh.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Brady's
I
incompletion
may
on
have
first down
picked
leads to a
it.
2nd and 10. On second down, they'll run with White.
Oh.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense,
He's on the line.
Down, you're a little off balance.
Oh.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line. And the 13-year man puts it through. And they are on the board, trailing now at 6-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give them confidence and let them knock it through.
Miami's offense coming back here. Good time for me to ask you about the game that you called last week in between Miami and the Dallas Cowboys. 31-6. Miami, they hung in there for a half, but then things got out of hand.
You're exactly right. And for a team that went into the game, having been outscored 102-10,
I like throwing short passes, but also long pass.
they had a chance to go into the half ahead.
No!
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack...
Oh my gosh, you actually caught that. What is this?
Taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Now Fitzpatrick. He'll rifle this
Nice
deep
play.
right side.
Oh, that's
that'll
good.
be
Oh, he
incomplete.
almost actually caught
They
that.
took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Guess
Even
I'm
without
just
a ton
going
of
to do
pressure in
it.
his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back
That
at the
wasn't even a
48-yard
rush,
line.
but
That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Brady gives this to White.
oh, he got
The second down play,
nowhere.
not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Yes,
Finds his
didn't
man,
make it.
Watson over the middle. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make
No,
something
the wrong
happen and
person.
something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen. And
I would wasn't in. I want a young guy in.
end of halves. It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down. With Devontae Parker, there was quite a bit of chatter in the offseason that the Dolphins might not pick up his fifth-year option, but they did. And one man who's certainly happy with that, quarterback Josh Rosen. It's a guy that Brian Flores, head coach in Miami, wants around and in that locker room. It's complete to Drake. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Dolphins on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Again, it's Rosen. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think
I'm
so.
not
I think in this
faking it.
situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see
Oh,
anything going
gosh.
to the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy to keep
Yes.
that flag in the back pocket. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And this is secured by the Patriots.
No. Okay, they're probably going to get field
A
goal.
second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after
How
it.
can we not
Also,
bounce?
they signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Throwing on first down is Brady. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Brady. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Gostkowski's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
You got
Gostkowski now
crushed,
converted
too.
for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock.
Holding.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Oh, I
And
got
he's gonna go
crushed.
down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best. As that
Okay,
brings us to
feels
the
good.
end of this first half of play. The
I feel good
Dolphins
about
in
this.
front, and they'll be
I
in
truly do.
possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turned that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the
wish we could get
separation
the
that you just
run
talked
game.
about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Lawrence Guy able to bring him down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
It's caught. Stills right side. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards.
Oh, come on.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only
Come on,
people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
To throw is Rosen.
Come on.
He's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack. Get
Okay,
off
good,
the field.
good.
Rush comes
No,
and they block
my
it.
gosh.
And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. As his guys are in for 6, and the Patriots have taken the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6. Is it astronomical or no?
I never got
It can be at
a
times,
blocked
that's for sure.
punt
A lot of times
before,
the field goal feels like a
and
disappointment.
I was in the end
The touchdown,
zone.
well, that tells you you're getting it done.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My
Okay,
run
I got a
game
quick
is
tangent
doing
for us here,
trash.
Charles. Let's look at the teams that have
My
not yet won
pass
in the
game
NFL.
is
The 0-3 teams, the Jets,
meh.
Dolphins, Bengals, Steelers, and Broncos. Who do you think is the first to get off the schneid?
Well,
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
so one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now a shot
What
taken
was
on
he
3rd down, but it's
doing?
going to wind up incomplete.
Oh wait, there's gonna be another.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Okay, good. That's a nice punt.
It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the Patriots take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
22 yards there, a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake, Brady. That's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Need to get ready.
To throw again. Brady trying for Edelman again. This time he's got it.
One thing
Good
you're looking
job.
for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he gets a good head of steam going.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that'll make this a 7-point game. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said does. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point,
get the pass game on and running game.
In this case, it's been 3s.
And now it's Rosen looking. And that is incomplete.
Come on, how do you drop
Through the
those?
contact. Brings up 2nd down. Charles, with that incompletion, I want to step back for a second, just talk about the quarterbacks this year. It's an interesting stat that you and I were looking at before the game. 40 quarterbacks have been used in the first 3 weeks of the NFL season, most in the Super Bowl era. Some injuries and then just some changes at QB.
Yeah, and 20 of the starting quarterbacks this past Sunday under the age of 27. But what I like about what I'm seeing, despite the injuries, retirements, guys are being unable to play, we're seeing these youngsters and backups come in and play well in a lot of cases.
Clearly, Wilson had done nothing.
Gardner Minshew in Jacksonville has taken charge there. They got their first win. Kyle Allen, 4 touchdown passes for Carolina in relief of Cam Newton. They got their first win. Going into week 3, the collective quarterback rating for the season, 94.0, which was the highest at that stage of the season in a long time in the NFL. So maybe the quarterbacking straits that we talk about all the time aren't as dire as we've made them out to be.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From midfield, here's Brady. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Thing is, pretty easy to do.
That's a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that?
Just has
Second and manageable.
100
Smart
yards.
play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Back now in Miami. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football.
I wish my running back
From the
could do
44,
something.
Brady got his man complete over the middle. That's Watson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan. From the 25 on 2nd down, Brady.
What was he doing?
It's complete.
Isn't supposed to go down can't go down and you shouldn't be going down.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
On 2nd down, it's White, and he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Get you
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and make?
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
guys doing?
Benjamin Watson there to make the grab. And the Patriots,
Never
they add on
knew
to
the
their lead.
Dolphins
And
was
he is
this
already on
bad.
the target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player.
Maybe
Remember,
they are
can use
the
him in
worst
certain
teams at
positions, so
time.
many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown.
Horrible run
This is
game,
fielded
horrible
at the chalk of the
passing.
10.
And
And he'll take this across
think
the
about this, they don't
25,
have Kenny
couple
Stills
extra yards
anymore.
up to the 27-yard line.
Dolphins linemen stinks.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last
Could have
possession,
been
and that's
penalties
become
every
too
time they do
familiar
something
of a
clutch.
refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nope. And he goes down.
What
It's
are
a
they
Patriot
doing?
sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Another try after
Oh
the
gosh,
first
I've been
down
sacked in the
sack.
first
Fitzpatrick.
second.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort
Penalty?
there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Pass
An
interference.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with
Just
something
gonna
here on
tackle
third
him
down.
for the ball.
To throw is Fitzpatrick. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Didn't jump.
Picked off by
I
Patrick
said to be
Chung.
aggressive and you should always jump.
Parker, the intended target.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt
Let's
this
go.
one away.
My defense says
That is not going to
something.
be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right.
Both
you look at the numbers.
offenses.
Neither side
Like,
looks
just
on track in the
mine.
ground game.
More than
So
2
with
yards.
that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
I'm
It's
running
good to
back
take a
that's
comeback,
supposed
become
to
3 scores down,
like
but
50
don't
yards
change that
away.
channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Face mask, let's go.
A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see. The officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it.
Oh gosh, no, that's gonna be.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted.
I think that
Patrick
pass.
Chung. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Stills the intended target.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Again, it's Michelle. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Thanks for watching the episode.